Welcome to the new series called Gino, Get Inspired, Not Offended. Hey, how y'all doing? Anyways, just today's video, which I'm hoping you're gonna see. Anyways, just so you know, it's Alicia Benchkish, that's her there, and it's gonna be by Great Groups International here. And hope you're gonna be enjoying it. So, also, you can see, look at the weather, what we're having today, eh? So, I'm gonna take a little drive and we'll talk more. Please click like, share, subscribe, and notifications.
We all love the feeling we get when we are scrolling down our feed and find a post we enjoy. The instinctive double tap and the way we get excited when we share it with our friends. The truth is, making great content for social media is an art in itself, but if our audience doesn't get to see it, does it even exist? When establishing a strong relationship with your consumer, every interaction counts, and knowing the right time to reach out is just as important as the message itself. So if you are looking to boost your engagement, reach, and exposure, I'm sorry to say, there really is no right answer that fits all. But even if we can't swear by an exact time you should be posting, we can help you figure out your own best time to post in the day. The best times for social media in 2020 to get the maximum views. With the different social media platforms continually evolving and the updates of new algorithms, it can be easy for your posts to get lost in your overly bombarded viewers' timeline. Connecting with your audience through social media is not a task to be taken lightly. According to one of our partners, Sprout Social, 76% of consumers are more likely to buy from a brand they feel connected to over a competitor. Having said that, your best bet in reaching your audience is to be posting when they are online. This gives your carefully crafted content its best shot to actually perform for the intended audience. How to find your best time to post on social media. If you already have published content on your social media platforms, this can give you valuable insights when discovering your personal peak times. Going over each of your social media channel statistics will lay out for you in which time and what days you have engaged with your audience the most. You can also find out in what time zone and regions your audience is located and, most importantly, when your target audience is online. Knowing this will give you a starting point when intentionally testing out different times and days to post. This is a step I don't recommend skipping. You may be wondering why you should go through all of this. There are plenty of studies out there with statistics for the best times you can post. But, as Dr. Seuss said, "Today you are you," that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is you-er than you. At the end of the day, your business and your target audience are unique. Your audience holds their own preferred social media channels, their interaction habits, and are located in specific regions with their respective time zones. Plus, you, as a business, have your own marketing goals you are aiming to fulfill with your social media strategy. Remember, for all of this, timing is key. But if you are still needing a little bit more guidance, we have broken down for you two of social media giants, Instagram and Facebook. Here are some statistics that reflect generalized ideal posting times and days. And a guide for you to go through the insights of each social media analytics tools and how you can make the most of it. Instagram. How to beat Instagram algorithm in 2020. Instagram's new algorithm has proven to be a curveball for marketers everywhere. With this, Instagram declared, "Based on your feedback, we're also making changes to ensure that newer posts are more likely to appear first in feed. With these changes, your feed will feel more fresh, and you won't miss the moments you care about." So for Instagram, now more than ever, the timing of your posting is practically a game changer. As Instagram is prioritizing the newest content that is being posted, you want to be posting when your target audience is actively interacting inside the platform. This social media platform is the fastest growing of its kind, with more than 1 billion users, and with a notable focus on retail, it has become a place your brand probably wants to thrive in. With different features like Stories and Instagram TV, there are several ways you can effectively establish a connection with your audience. Tracking data to understand when your brand should be posting on Instagram. Now, how can you tailor it more to your audience and brands? The best way to start is by taking a look into Instagram Insights. This is Instagram's native analytics tool accessible for business and creators profiles that provides you with graphics packed with data that you will want to take advantage of. Here you will find where your followers are located when they're most active on the app and important data like their age and gender. This will give you a window into getting to know your audience better so you can adjust your strategy to meet their habits. With this in mind, you can now start doing some research of your own. Use this tip from Later, a social media scheduling platform to measure the best time for your brand to post. Pick a different time per day for your post and track your results. For example, if you now know that your consumers are most active from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. from Monday to Friday, you can post at 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 6 p.m. respectively. Set up a spreadsheet and track how much likes, comments and shares you had per day. The following week alternate the time, so if last week you posted at 1 p.m. on Monday this week, you will post at 2 p.m., if last week you posted at 2 p.m. on Tuesday this week, you will post at 3 p.m. and so on. Do this until you have covered all the times per weekday. When you finish tracking, determine the average engagement per post to have a number to compare with. Now you will be able to really personalize and establish the best post times that work best with your followers, getting you well on the way to increase your exposure, reach and engagement. Sound complicated? Don't worry, on your right, you can download an Instagram and Facebook time tracking sheet for free. Not only will you be able to put in all the data as mentioned, but as you do, it automatically makes graphics so you can easily see the total of comments, likes, and shares per day for each week. It also calculates for you the total average per month so you can have an accurate overview and easily see what times work best for you. Facebook. Understanding the Facebook algorithm in 2020. Facebook is the OG of social networks and can boast of having over 2 billion active users and of being the most popular social media platform. So, if your consumers are already there, it is pertinent for your brand to take a deep dive into this platform. Unlike Instagram, Facebook is a social platform that users access both through computers and mobiles alike, either from work or at home. According to the Pew Research Center, 68% of US adults are users of this social network, and around 3/4 of this sample use it daily. This is why your best times heavily depend on the characteristics of your audience. Another important point to take into consideration is Facebook's algorithm, as it controls the order in which you see the posts in your feed. It is tailored for you to see what Facebook infers matters to you most, prioritizing posts by friends, family, and meaningful connections. For the 2019 new Facebook algorithm, the social media platform aimed for users to be able to personalize their feeds even further by gathering feedback from them through surveys. This effort targets the decrease of spammy content and makes the user feel that all the content they are seeing is relevant to them. Facebook stated the following regarding the effect of this to business pages. These changes aren't meant to show more or less from pages or friends. Rather, the page links that are surfaced to people will be ones they find worth their time, and the friend posts will be from friends people want to hear from most. A way to interpret this statement is that the amount of engagement your post holds, either from reactions, comments or shares, are valuable elements if you want your followers to see this content is relevant. The best time to be posting on Facebook in 2020. Sprout Social's data, pulled from the same 2019 study as mentioned above, reports that the best time to post on Facebook is Wednesday at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. The best day, like with Instagram, is Wednesday. The most recorded engagement on this day is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The worst day to post on this social media network can be found on the weekend. Sunday is the weekday that tracked the least overall engagement in a day for Facebook. And the worst timings you could be picking, regardless of the day of the week, is before 7 a.m. and after 5 p.m. These hold the least amount of engagement in this social media channel. As we can see, these findings don't really differ that much with the ones we saw with Instagram. Wednesday remains as the peak period and engagement are consistent from morning to mid-afternoon on weekdays. This tells us that even if people check Facebook several times through the day, the time where they engage the most is during lunch break hours. This makes sense since it is when they have a considerable block of time that allows them to go through the posts that hold their interest and engagement follows suit. At the same time, we can see that weekends are not the best days to get the engagement, exposure and reach you should be looking for. So your marketing and campaign efforts for your target audience are better left to be focused on weekdays around business hours. Tracking data to understand when your brand should be posting on Facebook. Of course, different markets and target audiences make it important for you to tailor your best times to fit your followers and your goals' needs. The first place you will need to explore for this in your account is your Facebook page insights. Here you will find the analytics regarding your audience demographics along with data illustrating how your posts are performing. You can find this by clicking on the tab Insights that is located at the top of your screen. Inside of it, you can see different sections like Overview, Followers, Likes, Reach, Page Views, Posts, etc. Take your time to explore each one and take notes of your findings. The really cool part is that this analytics tool lets you pinpoint when your followers have been seeing your page and how they got there. Also, you can see when your audience is online. This is located in the Posts section, what time zones they are located in, and what cities or countries they live in. This is located in the Page View section. One of the sections of your account where you want to spend a significant amount of time is in the Posts section. Here Facebook lets you track the engagement of your posts. This data will give you a leg up next time you are scheduling your content. Inside Post, go to All Post Published to figure out when your followers are more likely to engage with your brand. Here you will find the statistics from all the posts in your account. You can see the post, the day and time you publish it, the number of comments, reactions and shares you got for every single one. For a more in-depth analysis, dig into your audience insights that relays added information about the followers you have and people that are using Facebook in general. We recommend that you select the option of people connected to your page to learn more about your followers. Click into the Locations tab inside Audience Insights to have a more in-depth knowledge of the demographics of your audience. You will not only map out where they live, what time zone they are in, but also what language they speak, what sort of education they hold, their job titles, relationship status, etc. Cross-referencing all of this information will help you develop a schedule for posting on social media. Download for free our time tracking analysis spreadsheet so you can get a handle of your engagement. Measure the number of likes and comments your posts have per day and hour and follow the same method we described earlier for figuring out your best time to post on Facebook. Things to take notes of. Now that you know the basics of figuring out the best days for you to post on social media, it's time for you to get to work. But don't forget to keep the following in mind. Use the analytics tools that the social media platforms you use have to offer. This will be the pool of knowledge you need to fine-tune your social strategy. Remember that the amount of engagement and click-through rates your brand gets by posting on social media not only depends on your personalized crafted schedule. After all, content is king, and you need to be generating posts tailor-made for your audience to connect with. But having the ideal times at the palm of your hands will definitely help you increase your reach, exposure, and engagement. Pay close attention to your demographics. This will allow you to have a better understanding of the habits your followers have and generate your insights regarding when they are most likely to be online. Keep in mind the time zones your followers are on. Even if your business is based on the West Coast, if most of your consumers are on the East Coast, then you need to have an S time zone in mind. Post your most relevant content during the weekday. Fine-tune the hours that best work for your brand, but take advantage of the days when your followers are more inclined to engage in. Be on the lookout for social media updates, especially regarding new algorithms. Having an understanding of how social media platforms are currently functioning is vital in developing an effective social media strategy. Gray Group International loves to work with partners in finding the best social media strategy for your brand. We would love to hear from you regarding the challenges you face when crafting the schedules for your social media strategy. Schedule a free consultation with one of GGI's growth advisors and let's talk about how to up your social media marketing game. Your next step. Now that you have a handle on the best posting times for your brand on Instagram and Facebook, make sure to check out Part 2. Here you will find specific pointers for developing a successful posting schedule for your Twitter and LinkedIn strategies.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. So this was part 1. So part 2 will be discovered right here. Anyways, just so you know, I hope you actually enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it and that it's going to make your content and your videos a lot better. And let me know more of what you would like to see. In the meantime, I already have everything scheduled all the way to the month of June. But again, your feedback will help. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. And please don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Best time to post on social media in 2020, Part 1. Thank you for your support. We encourage you to share, Video is directed by myself, Gino DiCaprio.